When I was a kid, a new set of starter Pokemon getting revealed had the cultural weight of a presidential selection to me. Duck off Totodile. We are supposed to be life partners. Totodile seems to want to return to the lab. Weak aura. I should use Roost to heal, and Sand Attack to lower accuracy. Strong aura. Duck it. We roll out. Snorlax in any franchise game. Snorlax in Hisu. Come on. You know you can't be on my desk. V. What? Wonder what about that one? Well, houseplants get a pass. You took it to heart. Huh. Smug. Bulking the way. Shout out to aquatic Pokemon that aren't water type for real. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Uniquely designed to match the Elite Four members' personality. One plain room for all of them. Professor Birch is in trouble. Release a Pokemon and rescue him. It's beautiful. I have not decided for 5 hours now. Legendary Pokemon that has the power to control time and space and capable of traveling to different dimensions. Family of mice. Your Pokemon are very strong. Maybe if I met you in my timeline, things would be different. No, give me your Pokemon, or I'm going to kill a 11-year-old child. The 4 horsemen of shockingly cute pseudo-legendaries. How my under-leveled HM sleeve looks at me when I sub it in against Giratina, god of Delta in the Pokemon world. Me when I have to make Gen 10 bad because it got leaked. Lunala fans when I use Bite on their Psychic or Ghost type. We need a new evolution, but what type? Dragon, Ghost or Poison? One that beats Ice, Jolty and Fainted. Gen 9 competitive usage. Decidueye. No, they can't live in the wild. My immersion is ruined. Zesty looking cat stands on 2 legs. Wow, they're so cool and epic. Dragons, Ghost, Fairies, ESP, Gots, Sentient Food Shot, Robots. All found living in the wild. I'm Kanto's worst bug type Pokemon. No you aren't. I'm way worse than you. I need my Mega Evolution to even be good at all. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Amateurs. Me telling others to duck off or else. Me a shy person when I normally talk to people. Elisa's an electric type specialist, so you should probably adjust your team accordingly. My severely disadvantaged team who I got too attached to. I didn't hear no bell. Grass and poison type Pokemon using their moves. Seeing where the attack comes from. Weak aura. No, you can't just switch to a fairy type when I'm using Draco Meteor. Strong aura. Duck it, Weeble. Did you know? When Rella evolves in Rabsca, the mud it rolls around becomes imbued with psychic energy. This is a reference to the fact that the psychic type is pretty crappy these days. Society of Tradevus, version exclusives, and mythicals didn't exist. New batch of Pokemon Fit plushes are available. Me wanting a specific Pokemon. Sold out. New. Noibert sitting cutest plush -6 in. You can have 3 starters, one of each element or same element, and the rest will disappear forever. We made the cat stand on 2 legs and you're going to like it. Several boxes of shiny mons across several games. Shiny hunters. Me. A shiny Magmar in Go, and a shiny Golduck in Violet. When you realize Rock isn't immune to electric, how many other lies have I been told by the council? Team Rainbow Rocket is getting a bit too relatable. Man, I feel so useless. Everything I do today just doesn't work out. Does anyone want to play cars with me? My toys. Pikachu. Game Freak. Raichu. Pichu. Random's epileptic kids watching TV. Vaporeon of Wisdom. What's your opinion on the current economic state of the USA? I don't know dude, I'm just a ducking Vaporeon. POV. Your male starter Pokemon is fighting Witness Miltank. Unknown in the anime, I'm an extremely rare Pokemon that lives in another dimension, and I'm capable of reading the thoughts of other life forms, and can distort reality to suit the dreams and wishes of whoever is in control of us when my kind are gathered in large numbers. Unknown in the games. I can only use hidden power. Melting points. Gold. 1064 degrees Celsius. Tungsten. 3422 degrees Celsius. My heart. I finally found it. After 15 years. The Scroll of Truth. A rare one with Shell Bell, Endeavor, and Sturdy can beat many legendary Pokemon. Timothy 7 years old and his Uber team. Nia. Beat the Elite Four with a legendary. Beat the Elite Four with a strategic Pokemon. Beat the Elite Four with a starter. Beat the Elite Four with a Rattata level 1. Confused Pokemon. Mirror yourself. Why is Larry this depressed? Wrong answers only. Winona. Huan. Thunderbolt. POV. You're a legend Arceus non-player character looking at your friend getting eaten to death by a swarm of wild EVs. Koraiden Mormir Raiden eating berries. Koraiden Mormir Raiden eating our sandwich. Koraiden Mormir Raiden eating Arvin's Herba Mystica sandwich. Koraiden Mormir Raiden eating mom's homemade sandwich. Thomas, I'm a bit concerned about this Cortis Mogon tier update. William, we are both great task. Splendid. Free Arceus. How to squidnap a Pokemon fan. These poor once famous actors are now suffering from jaundice. Stay safe and say no to dogs. Choose your version. Game Freak giving new forms. Just another day, looking for a job. Hello Luke from Star Wars. Hello Red from Pokemon. And then he turned himself into a Pokemon. Funniest shot I have ever seen. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Piplup exists. Gibbles Draco Meteor. And I took that personally. Who would win? A literal Sith Lord. Sandstorm Gobi Sprigga Tittle Love. Liko. Rightful Snivy. Me. Having our favorite Pokemon as part of our username. Gorachu should have been Paradox version of Raichu. Change my mind. They should build a big river across America, so you can go across it by boat. Building it would create a lot of jobs too. Honestly, people who pick grass type starter Pokemon are lunatics. Like you're already vulnerable to bug, flying, ice, poison, and fire just by default. And there's guaranteed bug and flying types in your starting routes in every game. That's fine. This is fine. The world sees your little guy as a walking salad. And if you're playing Gold or Silver and its remakes, then duck you and your Chikorita, because the first two gyms are flying and bug type, but whatever, I suppose. Love that fighting is considered a Pokemon type. Like yeah, I got magical elemental skills. It's called kicking erase. Pokemon. Flying gets a pass because it doubles as a wind type, which is kinda magical and elemental. Danger post gallery. Cashier wanted. Must be 10 years old with 20 years experience. Blood Moon is normal type. Blood Moon can hit ghosts. This Staryu is going ice skating. Pokemon I used to like as a kid. Pokemon I like now. Meanwhile Dragapult. They hold their babies. Visualizing in the mirror the man I want to become. Welcome to the Weather Institute. There seems to be some kind of Tewo West sim on the second floor. I think in Pokemon, the humans should also only be able to know 4 moves. Wait. Fight. Bag. Pokemon. Run. Anonymous said, could you please do a clip of Team Rocket using insults that are a lot heavier than twerp? Meowth. Control yourself. Dreepy's Pokédex entry. If this weak Pokemon is by itself, a mere child could defeat it. But if Dreepy has friends to help it train, it can evolve and become much stronger. Pokemon lore be like. Among the first 3 Pokemon created by God himself, tasked with assisting in the creation of the universe, only to be banished to its own dimension due to its aggressive nature, dwells in what has become known as the Distortion World, isolated from the rest of the universe. Akon. Man, what a day. Time to get some well-earned rest. Gotta be up bright and early tomorrow. Good night Reggie Steele. Those Pokemon paintings in the background are giving me strength right now. Game Freak. Hey guys, what emotion does this image make you feel? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet fans. Dust. Game Freak. Anyone else? Snorlax has the best Pokemon move of all time. He carries the babies to safety, reminding everyone that despite its localized name, Beedrill is not in fact based on bees, but rather the tiger hornet, or mere deer hornet, if you're a panicking American in 2020. I love RPG video games. Oh really? Name 30 RPG games. Pokemon. That's on me. I set the bar too low. Mega Evolves my Pokemon. Terastallizes is my Pokemon. Dynamax is my Pokemon. Uses a Z move. Prepare to be Poke-obliterated motherfucker. Gothitelle. Astral Body Pokemon. Psychic. Gothitelle unleashes psychic energy and shows opponents dreams of the universe's end. These dreams are apparently ethereal and beautiful. My level 12 Pidgey looking up at me after a Gothitelle showed it the heat dealt of the universe. Why is this the picture for Aurasphere on Bulbapedia? Being a fan of something without ever interacting with the fanbase. You can have a full team of Pokemon that are food or drink, and that brings me so much joy. The Pokemon Center listing photos for the life-size Lucario plush are so funny, oh my god. Bulbasaur best starter. 8-year-old me on my way to tell my mom that my Bulbasaur evolved. What your favorite Pokemon series says about you. This is what your favorite Pokemon series. I like Quaxley the best. Fight me. Because you're worth it. L'Oreal Paris. Pokemon artist. You know what to do when the news drops. What comes after 2? 3. Then why did you write Z? You can talk to them and their children as much as you'd like. Team of little guys who are going to bite you. The worst advice from Zinzalin. The longer you live, the more opportunities for failure. Professor Oak's words resonate nowhere for that man. This is exactly what we can expect from Pokemon Scarlet Violet. When they say living the dream, this is the dream they are talking about, by the way. People are gonna skew the Master Ball's 100% catch rate. Healing in most Pokemon games. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Shut up and let me heal please. Healing in Legends Arceus. Go sleep. Okay. Time doesn't exist in the Pokemon anime. Pokemon Journeys. Mareep. The cooler Mareep. I see y'all still don't know how to compliment two bad butchers without comparing them to each other. Netflix. Are you still watching? Someone's daughter. I love when games forget girls exist, but have a female playable character, because you get so many accidental guy moments like this lesbian date I went on in Pokemon. The entire fandom yelling at the cat to stay quadrupedal. Do not blow this for us. These are the most fake mon looking real Pokemon starters I've ever seen, lol. Hard choice for a lot of you Pokemon fans. 10-year-old girls. Animals. Gods of time and space locked up behind a fence. What if shiners are easier to find in Pokemon Legends Arceus because they were more abundant in the past and suffered from overcapturing? When a wild Pokemon gets bold and hits you with a you couldn't get away, so you decide to kill it with your most OP move to teach it a lesson. So you're going to explain to me what she's sweeping up? Oh, what a pretty little kitty. I think I'll call you Glameow, and you must be evolved. Niam. Purely. Oh, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? The size disparity in Legends is so ducking funny, like why can this silly little rabbit be as tall as a person? You can drown in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Game Freak really said, let's all find all the ways to make our players die in Pokemon. All 3 of my sisters ditched the gym and are off on a trip somewhere. Mr.'s sisters are still on the same cruise they won 15 years ago. They killed the captain and took the ship for themselves. Pikachu doing an impression of Hisuian Growl. That is everything you need to see today. With these big Pokemon in Arceus, we are about the enter the please step on me era of Pokemon. 14-year-old beat my ace again today, lads. I'm just now learning that the Unova gym leaders were crucified in the manga. I'm disturbed. Holy shit, this 4chan thread on removing one thing from a Pokemon's design is making me lose my ducking mind. Young newcomers to Pokemon. Nintendo or Game Freak. Toxic adult fan base that wants the games to have a hardcore difficulty for the seasoned players, ignoring the fact that the games are at younger audiences who are usually casual players. I heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. Brock trying to teach Ash how to cook be like, okay, I'll guide you. First, boil 2 cups of water. Okay, what next? Bro, what the duck? My starter, 8-year-old me, the other Pokemon in my team, the Pokemon in the storage system. Pokemon Sapphire is wild for this entry of Dodrio y'all. Apparently, the heads aren't the only parts of the body that Dodrio has 3 of. Honestly, the funniest and most bizarre Pokemon trading card game card I've ever seen is the one where it seemed that an Ether employee is having a casual conversation with a Reggie Steele. That ducking Butchase sailor left my Luxray behind. What the duck? Pidgey flying my stoned ace to Vermilion City. I want to drink all of Sinnoh's oceans. 2006. Me as a kid ready to explore the Sinnoh region. 2021. Me as an adult ready to explore Sinnoh again. The adrenaline this gave you at 2 AM when you were 9 and your mother didn't notice you weren't asleep. Me taking Dialga for a walk in Diamond and Pearl remakes. Me entering Santaloon Forest for the first time to try and get myself a fletchling. A wild Pikachu who has a 6% encounter rate appearing early after I entered. My Lost Bulk 2 cartridge. Upon the moment you realized that you can't fully restore all of your precious Pokemon after Volo sends out the non-intimidating ghost demon from the Shadow Realm. Well, the end of my life. If Escavalier's hidden ability doesn't change in Gen 10, it would be completely redundant until we meet again. Extreme Speed. Close it. Unburdened. 1 HP. Hitmonlee. My Terranormal Dragonite. The opposing Hitmonlee used upper hand. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Pokemon Scholar Randomizer live with Poketips Mike. The Return of the King. Sneasler. Wolverine. Fatal Claw. The Mystery Dungeon Universe, if Kiclean bothered to help your team a little. Lauka waiting for the Blissey to finish losing HP after a close combat. A Bibarel. A moody Bibarel. Which side are you on? Game Freak cynics. Game Freak apologists. Is there no shiny in this? I've been trying to find it but I can't. It's too hidden. Giving Gardevoir her own pack art. Only giving her one card. Pokemon trading card game. Sword and Shield. Lost Origin. When you get put in a low competitive tier, but you're still great in that tier. Task failed successfully. Okay. New ideas for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime. New Pokemon. New gym leader characters. New protagonist. Violet players. Oh boy, another robot. Scarlet players. They turned Suicune into a giant Velociraptor. Nice. A new Pokemon Masters trailer just dropped, and I can't help but love this chart showcasing the relationships between the villainous teams. Everyone wants to kick Jayavan as ace, but then we have N and Carl Riss with Get Sis. The Pokemon Legends Arceus Master Race wants you to believe 28 FPS is better, but this image proves there is no difference. 28 FPS. 7 FPS. Mon might be the funniest thing Pokemon ever did. The entire plot of Sumo is the story of this broken family, all destroyed by the disappearance of the father and husband. The mother went crazy for portals trying to find him, and desperately tightens her grip on everything she can. The kids buckle under her, and each flee with a stolen Pokemon. One of them even goes goth. And all the while the narrative asks, what happened to their father? Where is he? He's on Bean Island. He's the Bean Man. He's been guiding you through the magical Bean minigame on your bottom screen for the entire game. Mod? Yeah, I think we could do that. What about a USA based region? We already had Or, and Unova, and Alala. We've had 3, yes. What about 4th region? Hard to swallow pills. Leon would be considered on par with Jeter and Diantha if the game didn't say he was undefeated. Slowbro used Trick Room. Speed Dimensions Twisted. Deoxys used Jigger Impact. It missed. Sweet child, I'm Spedneo. And I've witnessed your dealt in every reality. Story of Scarlet and Violet. I'm an AI of the professor who became so fascinated with time travel that they made a time machine and ended up being murdered by the legendary. Story of Sword and Shield. Wow, an energy crisis is happening when I'm likely dead. People who battle Brock with Squirtle or Bulbasaur. People who battle Brock with Charmander. People who play yellow and battle Brock with only the starter Pikachu.